And the Raiders won the toss and elected to defer. So Janikowski with the short run up and the short kick to the 4 to Khalif Raymond, the rookie out of Holy Cross. Derby is inactive. They do have Green up. Here's play action for Simeon. Sidearms it and completes it. We just mentioned Hireman could be an X-Factor. Now look at him bulldozing right through the Raiders for a big gain. Electing to start Simeon to try to get the effects of the game against Kansas City out of his system. It was his worst performance of the season. And that pass intended for Emmanuel Sanders draws a flag.
Illegal use of the hands. Hands to the face. Number 75. Defense. 5-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
Well.
Forsett is the running back, and there's the throw over to Virgil Green, sidesteps Emerson. Here's a 2nd and 4 coming up. Forsett with the handle, snapped up, tries to bounce out, but the Raiders are there. A year ago, and the Broncos have been dismal in the first quarter all season long, but they keep this drive going. That pass with some heat on it, won and potentially would have given that away if the 49ers would have lost. There is Latimer with a 2nd catch.
In rhythm and on target.
Go to Forsett, and again, he's got nowhere to go. Autry is there right away. 30-20 win for Oakland. Simeon, all kinds of time. Here's Mack on that side, and Simeon extending the play and throwing it away. But a flag you can see in the secondary.
Personal foul. Grasping the face mask. Defense. Number 29. 15-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
Hold on, David Emerson. Double tight end here.
Kubiak wants to look at these young players, give them a chance right here at the beginning.
There's Simeon. Down the middle. He's got his man at the 10. It's Thomas. Victory would take the AFC West and get a first-round bye, but the Broncos are driving here on the first series of the game, and it's Booker to the end zone for the touchdown.
They get the edge. That's what's always important. And who's on the edge? Oh, Gary Kubiak, this is what he wanted. A 2-back running attack, and Virgil Green back in the lineup, their best blocking tight end.
33 points in the first quarter. The first 15 games, that's an NFL low. Confirmed by a number of people inside the Broncos organization that he's going to retire tomorrow as the head coach here in just his 2nd season after leading them to the Super Bowl title, Super Bowl 50. Of course, he's had health issues. Even when he was the head coach down in Houston, he had that TIA, that mini stroke several years back. Missed a game this year because of a complex migraine. To next week in the wild card round. Here's McGloin with the handoff to Washington.
And that's the point where it's come for him, I think.
3rd and 5, and again they run it, and they're going to pick up the first down here with Washington, who had a sensational effort last week in a victory over Indianapolis. Richard, the running back. Richard tries to go up right tackle, and he fights for 2. McGloin, who's played in just 5 games over the last 3 years, and got a flag down.
Delay game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
To scale back the offense at all. Is he as talented as Derek Carr? No.
Pass over to Roberts. So his first throw is a completion. But he, in the words of Del Rio, has arm talent, which we'll see right here on 3rd and 7. Down the sideline, and boy, that pass had precision, but Ket King is about to send it his way. Jordan Norwood, who has had some shaky performances in the return game for the Broncos, inactive. And fair catch signal by Raymond at the 11.
That's the old phrase, the tone has been set between those two.
Yeah, and we have the video evidence behind it. Simeon completing it to Hireman.
Got an opportunity here, the first long pass down the field, took advantage of it.
The handoff to Forsett the next couple of weeks. 3rd and 5. And Simeon had that one a little too high, got away from him, trying to connect with Thomas Dixon, impressive rookie out of Syracuse. Kubiak called him one of the standout performers this year. Punting away to the rookie Jalen Richard for the Raiders.
In the kick, holding, receiving team number 23. That 10-yard penalty is administered from the end of the kick, 10 yards, first down.
McGloin able to get under center and hand the ball off. Derek Carr had a hard time doing it because of a broken pinky finger.
Yep, it occurred on Thanksgiving Sunday. And there's the quick throw over to Crabtree. Here's a 2nd and 5 throw, and it was tipped at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 5. They rush 4. And McGloin with a good pass to Roberts at the 50.
On the field, I'm going to do it.
He's completed 3 of his first 5, and he tosses it here to Richard.
Bill Musgrave designs plays that he executed very well.
Did not travel with the team. Here's the give to Washington.
It's a long way. It's a long time to sit out. You need practice no matter who you
False
are.
start. Offense, number 10. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
And get more practice for this offense under Matt McGloin.
3rd and 14. McGloin from the pocket. And that one sailed on him. So Raymond, who made a fair catch at the 11 on King's first punt, standing in that area again. Good hang time. Another signal here on the sideline. Meanwhile, here in Denver, Simeon and the Broncos' 3rd drive of the game. Took it 84 yards the first time they had it for a touchdown. And Booker. He smashed right into Latimer, his own teammate.
He is out for this game, Jim.
Okay, so his season complete as Booker runs over one defender, Keith McGill, who just came in for Nate Allen. Set. Look at Khalil Mack all over him. Loss of 1. It'll be interesting to see when the game ends. We've been hearing he's not going to talk about it until tomorrow. Here's that give to Forsett, and he breaks right through another tackle. Being chased by Malcolm Smith, who tried to punch the football out from behind, but Forsett rips off his longest run of the season for any one of the 3 teams he carried the football for. That goes for 64.
Tackles. Good job by Forsett that time. Big play. And the concern right now, the Raiders got to be going, man, all we're playing for, Denver playing for nothing, and we're getting dominated.
Well, again, he ran through a McGill attempted tackle. McGill was hit at the same time by his teammate Carey.
So nothing to say. If he was a 2nd-round pick and came in and played this way, you'd go, wow, what a great job by a high pick.
2nd and 13. That's to Jordan Taylor. Takes it inside the 10. Again, Smith trying to knock the ball out. But over 3,200 yards. Here's a 3rd and 5. He's got Thomas. But the Raiders keep him short of the 1st. And we're
the outs in the NFL here.
Brandon McManus from 22 yards drills it. Games this year where they did not even produce 64 yards rushing for an entire game. So McManus will deliver the touchback. So far in this game, targeted once. There's Crabtree. And this side is defended by Harris.
He ran the football against their front in the first meeting.
There is Washington. There was a big story this week. News that Kubiak's going to resign after the game. 3rd and 4. Richard is not going to get close.
Too much at stake to get in personal battles right now for the Oakland Raiders.
Oh, there was pressure. King able to deliver a soaring boot back to the 5. It's Raymond. It was a 63-yard punt. Back with the Broncos leading at 10-0 and a 2-back set, which you didn't see a lot of this year. As Simeon dumps it off to fullback Juwan Thompson. And penalty marker is down. Good piece of running by the free agent.
Holding. Offense, number 70. Still first down.
I call
Early runs that had success for Denver.
1st and 18. Knocked down by Malcolm Smith. And yes, begging for it.
Pass interference. Defense, number 53. By rule, the ball is placed in the spot of the foul. Automatic. First down.
As on Malcolm Smith, trying to win the division with a victory here. And a 2 seed in the first round by Booker. The Brady, Peyton Manning, or Ben Roethlisberger. 2nd and 9, and Simeon going to pick up 8 right here.
Raiders being put in situations
3rd and 1.
Oh, they got the stop.
Yeah, that was big for the Raiders. Dixon. His second punt. Richard. That's up ahead. Out to the 34.
Heartbeat is slowed down. And look at this defense. Everybody at the line of scrimmage, they're daring them to throw the ball.
They pick up the blitz, and McGloin down the field. Had an open man. If that pass was on target, Cooper, with his speed, would have taken it the distance. The pocket may have been fractionally collapsing, but he had time definitely to get more out of it. And here he's throwing on 2nd down, and it's nearly intercepted by Stewart. And again, he's high. Going toward Crabtree, and he got hit.
Oh, we got a personal foul, I think.
Yep, and it's out.
Foul. Roughing the passer. Defense. Number 93. Contact on the passer's head. 15-yard penalty. Automatic. 1st down.
1st down at the 49. Murray for only 1. Just his 2nd carry of the game. Shaq.
To freshen his team up, his defense is showing it.
2nd and 9. Barrett from the edge almost got there, and the pass was thrown in the direction of Miller.
Personal foul. Grasping the face mask. Number 74. Offense. 15-yard penalty. Remains 2nd down.
And 24. Raiders have not crossed midfield in this game. And they're all over this. That's Sylvester Williams. All over Richard. 3rd and 29. Gets rid of it quickly to Cooper. Look at all of the Broncos there to surround him, including Talib. For the 4th time. Beautiful. Wow, spiraling. Missile back to the 1. Raymond with the return. Can he turn the corner? He's out of bounds.
Top return.
After the play, personal foul. Late hit out of bounds. Number 33, the kicking team. That 15-yard penalty will be administered from the dead ball spot. 1st down.
That was kind of ricocheted. Looked rather violent. Going deep. Simeon. Open.
Passes, the play actions. That's one thing that's been missing all year long from Denver's offense.
2nd and 10. There is Taylor. Wow. Across the middle. Set. Ball's on the ground. And it would be smothered up by the Broncos.
Raiders defense, they know we're missing our starting quarterback now, maybe our backup. We got to stand up and get it done.
And again, handoff for set for 1. Bubble snap. Simeon. Flag down, throws it away.
Holding. Offense number 73. 10-yard penalty. 3rd down.
3rd and 18.
Big penalty, took the Broncos out of field goal range.
To Booker. He's got room. Booker got an open field ahead. He's got the end zone for the 2nd time.
It's the left tackle, Russell Okung. Goes upfield, comes out, gets the first block that gives Booker the chance to go, and then the block downfield. Excellent by Cody Latimer. But man, that was executed perfectly.
That came on a 3rd and 18. Remember, they did take the penalty.
How surprised are you? Forget that. Just how Denver's playing this game with all the news that we've heard here today.
You wouldn't know that they had nothing on the line here.
Against a defense that can just now tee off.
And number 1 against the pass in the league. He's going to come out throwing right away. His first NFL throw is a completion to Amari Cooper. Things are going.
11 of 13, he's on fire.
2nd and 5, and that should have been caught.
Really good throw.
Cleveland to take Cook. Cook thought he was going to be taken in the 4th round by the Cowboys, who would later take a guy named Dak Prescott. Here's a 3rd and 5 screen to Washington. 1 man to feet for the 1st down. Marquette King now set to punt. For the 5th time of this 1st half. It's another beauty. Fielded at the 4 by Raymond. And Holmes is the man on the sideline to bump him out.
Spreads it out with 4 wides.
Simeon, draw, Booker. Up ahead for 4. The run. 2nd and 6. Denver's going to go up top. Dangerous throw. 3rd and 6. Booker first down. And Smith tackles him out at the 28.
This team is built because around the defense, put them in position to do their job.
Smith is there to defend this pass to Booker.
Tough.
10 seconds to go. One throw to try to get in the field goal range. And they went with Latimer on the deep ball over his head.
Say hard to do. I made that throw about 100 times myself. Made the same mistake.
3rd and 1, but just seconds to go. And the first half comes to a close. Dominating first half by Denver.
Well, what a first half for Denver on both sides of football. Got a penalty flag that came out.
The half is over. However, after the play, there was a personal foul, number 52 of the defense. That 15-yard penalty for unnecessary roughness will be assessed on the second half kickoff. This is the end of the first half.
Here's the frustration foul on Khalil Mack.
What he's trying to do is try to find a way to throw the football if he has to change his motion where there's not pain.
And they kicked there from the 50 because of the penalty on Mack on the last play of the first half. So the touchback to the 25, and it will be Cook to start.
As the ball, how hard they played and how well they executed.
Here is Murray on the toss. Boy, he takes a big hit by Corey Nelson after picking up about 6. Can't argue with that game plan. The way Simeon played in that first half, throwing for 150 yards and a touchdown. And there's a first down pickup by Washington, and he's not down yet. A 99-yard performance by the rookie last week, including those 2 touchdowns. Here's Cook. Good throw, Crabtree, flag down in the secondary.
Illegal contact, number 25, defense. That penalty is declined. The result of the play is a first down.
Miller coming off the edge. Cook lost the football, and it's recovered by Denver. Shane Ray was the one who knocked it out of his hand. Right now, are Kansas City leading out there in San Diego as Simeon just slings it on a screen play in the second quarter.
Yeah, that one worked great. That's no doubt.
That's Forsett with a wiggle and a run out to about the 42.
Denver was the most physical in the first half.
3rd and 5. Open is Latimer. First down, Emerson and Trawick. Any more than 10 points, 10 or fewer points in 3 straight games. They put up 17 already, and they're driving again. Forsett.
Those misses, big difference in this game.
2nd and 8. Trawick blitzing. Simeon unloads it, and it is. Oh, did it hit the ground? I think it hit the ground. Raymond has convinced him it's a catch at the 10. Khalif Raymond for 33 yards. It looked like it kind of came out of his hands. Look at Urban drive Simeon into the ground.
Well, look at, as you can look down the field, Raymond, and then what Simeon did an unbelievable job of was throwing it across the field. The football did come out.
Yep, no question. The official was shielded really by Raymond's body.
Oakland is challenging the ruling on the field of a completed pass.
Brad Allen will confirm
After
it.
reviewing the play, the ruling on the field has been changed. The airborne receiver going to the ground did not maintain possession. Therefore, it's an incomplete pass.
From the 43. Simeon throws it in there to Thomas. Bouncing off of hits into the red zone.
Tremendous, their emotion and their effort.
Thomas looked to hurt his hand on that play as Booker brings it down to the 12.
Give him Nance.
What a run back, too. And as Booker has a yard, it reminded me of the Landon Collins. Both lose. The Raiders take the division and the first round bye. Here's a 3rd and 4. Simeon, and it's flag out on Emerson.
Defense, number 29. Foul occurred in the end zone by rule. The ball is placed at the 1. Automatic. First down.
Look, he has his right arm on him, but that's not illegal. Well, he's holding him, Here's the ball. Yeah, he's pulling the jersey, and you know the rest of it was all good. I'd say no penalty, but once you pull that jersey,
that's it. 10 penalties, 100 yards of penalties against the Raiders. It's Jawan Thompson stuffed. 100 penalty yards against Oakland.
Wow.
That's nothing new. 2nd and goal. Play action to the end zone. Open. It's a touchdown. Virgil Green.
Virgil Green goes to the back of the end zone. Nobody ever sees him or reacts to him. It's too late.
The drive that began after they forced the fumble.
It's 3 words worth of scoring here for the Broncos.
It is. Dead center, extra point by McManus. And McManus, again, not allowing a return. If Kansas City ends up taking this division, is going to be playoffs are right on top of you. What a hit on Michael Rivera. Yeah, it was all about the defense is what you guys are trying to say.
I got to say something. I thought it was all about the offense. I don't remember the defense being that great. So
moving down the field, threw a touchdown. Here's the 3rd and 1. Low snap. And that allowed the Denver defense to just crush the ball carrier, Latavius Murray.
PG really mad because what happened last week.
That was G. That wasn't PG. Here's King. There's Raymond switching direction. Trawick has him wrapped up. With 6 minutes to go in the 3rd. Forsett.
It's the biggest problem they had on the football team. Not even close to it. Let me just finish it this way. In fact, I think he's a bright spot.
He's going to relive all the games a couple of times over. He'll watch each tape. He's got a laundry list of things he wants to fix going into next year.
I know John Elway's got better ideas than me, but they need another big guy on the defensive side to help them.
There's the punt by Dixon. Run back attempt coming. Richard. Lucas. And get back to action. Here they go. Swing it over to Murray. That's Davis bumping him out. First down, Oakland. Got Cooper in the backfield. He drills it in there to his tight end, Walford. Some prayers with Zaire Anderson. Going to take him to a local hospital. Meantime, 1st and 10. Cook. Bodies around him. Throws it. Beautiful pass. And Cooper tried to reach out for it. Did he step out? No. They say touchdown. Amari Cooper.
Connor Cook stepping up in the pocket was the first thing. And the Raiders love to make little double moves. They do a lot of them during the game. And that was some job by Amari Cooper.
How about the way he finds the pylon here?
It's a touchdown. Well, 3 2-point conversions.
They've converted their last 5 2-point conversions. They're 5 of 6 on the season. Fake the handoff. Cook pointing, throwing, and it's tipped away by Simmons. When John Fox was under the weather with heart ailment. Is brought down by Taiwan Jones. So well above their season average on the ground. At 123 already. Look at Simeon loading it up. Looking long for Latimer, and he's intercepted. And the defense comes up with a play. Trawick with the pick.
Touchdown, special teams. Now the defense comes through. As soon as it took off, I could see that it slipped a little, had a little wobble to it. And they were going for the score to win the game.
This kid, Trawick, too, has made some plays. He came in because Keith McGill was ineffective, had been really run over on a couple of tackle attempts. McGill had come in for Nate Allen. The Raiders go shotgun here, getting the ball back quickly after their touchdown. That pass is one he'd like to have back. Just his 2nd incompletion in 9 attempts. Washington, the running back. They give it to him. And the Raiders keep the momentum going. Pass incomplete. 4th and 8. Would you try anything tricky here? Nope. Direct snap back. King bounces into the end zone. At 34-17. And it's tracking at the moment to a Chiefs division title. Forsett, Irvin.
Mack on the other side, that's a lot to deal with.
3rd and 13. Over to Thomas. Trying to slip out of a tackle. Carey holds on to the ankle. Richard with the fair catch at 37. There was one former player I saw this morning said, "You'll never find a player in the league who ever played for Gary Kubiak," and said ever played for a better person as a coach. Oh, the ball's on the ground. And the Broncos have the recovery. They tried the trick play with Johnny Holton.
Stays upfield, doesn't go chasing the fake to the right, and then knocks the football out. Boy, what a job by Von Miller.
And now from the 38. Set, and there's Mack. Both Detroit and Green Bay are in. They'll just play for the division title. Here's a 2nd and 13. He's hit when he threw it. 3rd and 13. Taylor.
Start.
McManus, 48 yards. And no good.
Pretty cool. Learned that story last night. Didn't know that.
That's Murray stepping up for about 4. Who had not seen any action all regular season, had not even been active for a game until today. It's about to be his 11th attempt. It's over to Cooper, and look at Miller.
This defense, everybody standing up.
Knocked down. Trying to go to Walford, and that's Willie Parks. Will Parks, the rookie from Arizona.
They're not old, so this is not like the end of a run because they're not going to the playoffs this year.
Punt number 8 for King.
King wants to play here every game. Were you out there in the middle of it?
Yes, a big fireworks display last night. All the folks out there, families. And here's the handoff. What? I'd rather
I want to win
and go 9 and 7.
Hey, Paxton Lynch doesn't get in, it's not going to hurt his career at all.
And as Booker thrown down, it looked like maybe a face mask.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 51, defense, 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
First down then, 40, Booker. Andy Nelson came up trying to make tackle at the line, but he's able to scoot ahead for 4. Booker. Lost down by Malcolm Smith.
You know, Denver's had enough success. They can't win them all.
3rd down, and Forsett stopped a yard short.
And lost one after that, too.
Flag at the line. Backward bounce at the 10, touched at the 15.
Illegal motion by the kicking team. That 5-yard penalty will be assessed from the dead ball spot. It'll be first down, Oakland. Timeout.
And it's right now at the moment shaping up that Oakland would be at Houston in the wild card round next weekend, and possibly the flag is out. Again, I'm just going to speculate on this, but I would think that has a very good possibility, if that is the case, of being a Saturday game.
False start. Offense, number 71. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Which game coming down to the wire. First and 15. Got it away in time. Olawale has it. Playing for their playoff lives, the Redskins. And there's Cook with the throw, the Crabtree.
Beautiful throw. Von Miller is just running around Donald Penn. So Connor Cook, catch it, see it, and let it go. Nice little jump cut by Michael Crabtree to the outside. Here comes Von Miller. He was coming free, but teams around the league copying what they do, though.
Crabtree shaken up. He injured an ankle last week. There's Roberts. He takes the defender with him. Looks like Barrett may have jumped for the Broncos.
Offside, number 48 defense, unimpeded to the quarterback. That 5-yard penalty will result in a first down.
deep offensive line, so that's the one good thing. When they get somebody injured, they have somebody to step in.
Cook connects. Crabtree to the 36. That catch, by the way, gave him a 1,000-yard season. He needed 44. On the game, he got 47.
He had him.
Oh, he got picked instead. Rivera was open. Simmons with the theft. Look at Simmons go down the sideline.
Little shake. They love that little out and up move, and they got away from Connor Cook just a little. But that's all it takes in the NFL. Miss it by a little, there's always somebody there.
Was Simeon giving it to Forsett. And that's Mack. Now, what a disappointing way to close the year. Going against a Giants team that didn't have anything to play for. It was playing 3rd and 6.
Offsides.
Booker. And brought down after 1.
Offside. Defense number 51. 5-yard penalty. Remains 3rd down.
Pretty good pickup, free agent, middle of the season.
Booker. Be backed up here a couple.
You're up 3 scores.
Oh, they fake it instead. Thompson stopped short.
Yeah, looks like he's going to be short.
12 players on the field.
Yeah,
there were 11. Because there is a foul for 12 men on the field.
Right.
Washington, stiff arm.
Well,
Hey, he's halfway to 1,000 the way he's going to make it.
Great man, does a lot of things for the whole crew, and Jimmy, we appreciate what you do.
We love him. There's Cook. Watch out. Talib. Did he scoop it up or did it hit the ground?
It
Incomplete. They say incomplete.
Lead is going to intercept the ball if it wasn't tipped. He was going to go underneath the receiver. Yeah, the football hit the ground and undercut you in a second.
2nd and 10. There's Rivera. I'm just wondering if he's going to be offering the chance to repair that jewelry for Crabtree after the game. Win and you're in, and lose and you're out. They're both going to be in. They'll play for the division title. Ball's out of the hands of Cook and recovered by Watson. He's been banged up here late in the season. They go. Penn go out. Sibley getting treatment.
A way to win and be the 1 seed now to
just think about this day as Forsett breaks a tackle.
Matt McGloin, will he be ready for next week's playoff game?
Play to win it in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, clever play.
The Raiders came back from 7 down in the 4th. 4th and inches. Forsett's got the first. We have spoken to on the inside has confirmed that he will resign after this game and may hold off till Monday to announce it. And he came back to the team that he played for. 60 Minutes is coming up next. And he led them to the Super Bowl title just past February. He's going to be this could be the fastest a coach won a Super Bowl and then stepped aside since Bill Power.
Take care.
And if it's all true, which again, every indication says it's such.
Right.
We wish Gary Kubiak the very best. One of the finest guys you could ever meet.